Hi everybody, and welcome back to Virtual Sunday School. Well, if you remember last year, we left off talking about Moses and the 10 Commandments. Well, actually, there's a lot more commandments or laws than just the 10. I mean, there's ones like, don't be superstitious, don't follow false prophets, and no tattoos. Well, wait a minute now. We know a lot of people who have tattoos. And how many of these laws are there? And are we expected to follow all these laws? I mean, are the Sunday school teachers now going to force you to learn every single of the 613 laws that there are? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today, because these laws are found in the two Old Testament books called Leviticus and Deuteronomy. Now, these 613 laws, like the 10 Commandments, were given to Moses by God. Now, when you take a closer look at some of these laws, while some of them make sense, there are others that are just like totally weird. Like one of them is you can't mix fabrics together. So if you've got like a cotton shirt and you've got nylon pants, does that mean now you've committed a sin? Or another one is you can't perform magic. So if you go to a birthday party and the magician pulls a rabbit out of a hat, is he the devil now? Another one is that a man cannot shave his beard with a razor. So does he pick up like a sharp rock and he just scrapes his face until it comes off? And that doesn't even include what you're not allowed to eat. Oh man, this looks good. I'm gonna make myself a delicious ham sandwich.
Thou shalt not eat pig.
My sandwich! What happened to my sandwich? All right, well, at least I've got some delicious Cajun shrimp that I can eat.
Thou shalt not eat any creature from the sea other than fish.
Oh, really? All right, well, at least I've got my authentic Scottish blood pudding, so I'm ready for that.
Thou shalt not eat the blood of an animal.
I brought that all the way from Scotland in my suitcase. So anyway, a lot of these laws seem really weird today. So are we supposed to follow all these laws, or are the 10 Commandments just enough? Well, maybe you can think about it this way. So some of those laws were important for the time that they were written. Let's take a look at some of the laws that we have today in the United States. Some of those are based on the 10 Commandments, like thou shalt not kill and thou shalt not steal. If you do those things, you're going to go to jail for a long time. But in the 200 years since America has been founded, we've written some laws ourselves that are pretty weird. So let me give you some examples. In Georgia, it is illegal to tie your giraffe to a telephone pole. In Maine, it's illegal to walk around with your shoes untied. And then in Illinois, it's illegal to go fishing with your pajamas on. Why were these laws written? Because at that time, somebody tied their giraffe to a pole. I mean, how often today do you see giraffes running around the city? And then at that time, walking around in your pajamas was not proper. You had to be well dressed when you went outside. Well, today we're a little bit more relaxed. So you can see at the time these laws seemed important, but now they really don't make sense for us. So now going back to those 613 laws, one of them, for example, was you can't eat pork. Well, at that time, a lot of people got sick eating pork. Now, God knew why they got sick, but at the time, they didn't know. And plus, they didn't have refrigerators to keep it cold, and they didn't have all the modern stuff that we have today. Well, today, nobody gets sick from eating pork because we know about the disease and we know how to take care of it. If we look in reverse, there's no law that says you got to stop at a red light. Why? Because at that time, nobody's driving around. It's not like the Flintstones. All right, nobody's driving around, and they didn't even know what a light bulb was. So there's no need for a law like that. So then what's the answer? Do we follow the 10 Commandments plus the 613 laws, or do we just not follow anything? Well, Jesus actually gives us the answer because he makes it really easy for us. He gives us two laws. He said, number one, you will love the Lord your God. And number two, you will love each other as I have loved you. So Jesus made it very, very simple for us to be able to follow all of those laws within the two commandments that he gave us. So the next time somebody comes to you and says, hey, do we have to follow all these laws? You can remember now that the laws were written for a specific time and for a specific people, and that Jesus made it very simple for us by giving us 2 commandments to live by. So thank Jesus that He only gave you 2 and you don't have to memorize 613 laws. So thanks for watching the video, and remember, like, subscribe, and share our videos. We'll see you soon. So thanks for watching the video, and remember, like, subscribe, and sign your name on a contract so I get all your money? No. Okay.
Share.
Share. Okay.